Hey there guys, welcome to part one of my clay washing series. I just figured I'd start by showing you some of the kind of tools of the trade that I use to get get the clay washing process going. So I guess first I'll start with just my cordless drill. I like cordless because it's less likely to fall in a bucket and electrocute me. You don't want the most powerful drill in the world because it'll splash too much when you go to mix it. So this is just right for me. I've used it for a long time. Attached to that I have this. This is just a mortar paddle. You can get this at any hardware store. They use it to mix mortar and plaster, things like that. Just a good sturdy steel mixer. The paint mixers tend to tear buckets more easily, so I prefer this. Secondly, you need some buckets. You'll need some buckets to put the raw clay in and blend it. And then you'll also need a set of buckets for catching the clay as it's washed, catching the clean clay. You'll want those to be good buckets. And then we have my mesh screen. This is a mesh screen I made out of an old cracked bucket. I cut a section off the bottom just below where I cut this and wedged it inside. I have a stainless steel mesh. You can also use window screen, but you can also use a commercial glaze mesh. I made these because the commercial glaze mesh has such a small mesh in it, and they're getting kind of crappy. They're not made as well as they used to be made, but this has the whole bottom as mesh, so it really works a lot better for me than those commercial meshes. But if that's what you have to use, that's what you have to use. This isn't so bad to make, but if you don't have the time, I understand. And the last thing you're going to need is a drying vat of some sort. After you get the washed clay slip all gathered up, you'll need something to dry it in. So this is a great big cinder block vat I've built, lined with canvas tarp, and I've showed you all that before. But you can also just use a pillowcase, pour it into a pillowcase. I've used, if you have a smaller amount, I've used a milk crate lined with a pillowcase or an old sheet. As long as there's no holes in there, it'll work fine. Or you can gather it in the pillowcase and tie it up and hang it up to dry. So those are some helpful things that you might need for the process, but I just thought I'd show you that. Come on back for the next part if you're still interested. I'll get into filling the clay buckets. Y'all be well. Later.